And the offense in that middle ground here on third down, 3rd and 5.
Three down. Check four. We got check safety. Switch.
Again, it's Lewis. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Single. Wait, 20. Who's 20? 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 1st down, Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught outright, Amendola. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
They run. This is Lewis. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Gostkowski now for the Pats field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. And that 3-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the 2nd quarter.
And what a way to end the half. Put some points on the board, feel better about yourselves as a team.
What's up, Dondre? I'm the Seahawks.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, Wilson. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're trying to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Good throw, good catch, and the post route successful for the offense.
Really difficult on the defender. He got moved out of the middle of the field and tried to scramble to recover, but it was too late to stop the completion.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And right side caught. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Going to air it out deep for Grunt. That's caught inside the 20.
Man, come on with the faggot ass shit, man.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Well, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Brady going to throw. Intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first, and it's 3rd down now. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Man, boy.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Gostkowski's kick is good.
Good defense, fellas. Good defense.
Field goals at 6-3. So they don't get a touchdown here in this opening drive in the 3rd quarter. But I think you still say mission accomplished.
What's up, Matrix? Broadcasting from the hideaway.
You gotta apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch up for a while. And now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule. As as he's down at the 15-yard line.
That's what I'm
Now
getting.
we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try
It's
and run a
running.
big
It's
play to give themselves
treacherous,
some
boy. You can't get nothing on the ground, boy.
Maybe that.
Now Wilson on second down. Toward the
Man,
center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look.
I'm pretty sure there's definitely a
On
message.
3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's eventually
Let's go.
brought down
We catch.
before he reaches the 39, just shy of the 40.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a 1st down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd. They got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
There's Wilson to throw. Complete outright to Kurz. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well. An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. This complete to Lockett. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Let's go. We ain't in no rush. We take our time. Take our time, get down this field. We need a touchdown.
Picking up a 1st down.
Need a touchdown. Need a touchdown.
Back to the ground attack. It's Rolls. And he'll take this one down to the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there. And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 2nd down, Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Money quarter, baby.
Play on this drive coming up. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Man, the fuck?
A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed
that.
it.
Super toe.
They come out here in the I. On second down, here's Brady. For a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? Wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And look at this.
Yes, let's go. Good defense, baby.
A great read, and it's picked off. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense.
Tell you, boy, these motherfuckers react so fast, so quick on the fucking run. They crazy, man.
Say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
On second down, here's Wilson. He's got his man.
Man. Couldn't turn up.
Gain of 25 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Can't find anyone open. That is caught.
Let's go, baby.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas rolls, punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks have taken
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh.
no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Muscles him off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. His throw incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Brady. And he couldn't hang on to it through
Good
the contact.
defense.
Incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. And he will find his man.
Oh, man. See, I hate that crap there. They give it to him all the way 4th down. Then they give him the crap.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Sets up the screen to Lewis.
Nah, that was me, motherfucker, with a bit. Would have tackled me on the screen. Why? Can't die. I die about the minute. Don't even reach. And nigga would have dove at me, but they would have tackled.
He'll look to throw. It's caught outright, Amendola. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll bring up a second down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
They'll look to throw. And Amendola's got it complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Oh, boy, what is y'all doing?
Gives them a new set of downs. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They slot Gronkowski outright.
20.
He's back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Oh, come on, defense. You got to hold up, baby. We got to hold up. Got to hold up.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. Back to throw. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. It's complete to Lockett. And he's brought down. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So following the penalty, now 1st and 5. Now Wilson. Finding time. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to be...
Nigga ain't even jump for the ball. Oh, man.
His guys will get the football back.
Oh, man. And the nigga gave the nigga the... Oh. Boy, and the nigga win the toss. Boy.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Yes! Pick 6, baby! 50 hate on that, nigga!
I love the way that you spotlight.
Pick 6! Yeah! Hate that! Pick 6!
That'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
Yes, baby. Pick 6, baby. Pick 6. That's how you do them in overtime. You kill them. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can feel the weather changing.